Hello and welcome to Predict. I'm Trevor J, and today we will be seeing how Predict Risk Analyzer enables us to easily perform a combined cost and schedule analysis. Here we are in Predict Risk Controller, as this is where we manage and mitigate our risks. I have imported a cost-loaded schedule from Microsoft Project or Primavera. Ideally, this will have contained 3-point estimates for activity durations and any fixed costs, as well as daily rates for the different activity types. However, if your schedule only has single values for duration and cost, we can add uncertainty when we import. You can see here that 3 risks have been associated with the schedule, and when we look at the schedule in further detail, we can see that this planning consents refused risk has actually been associated with the seek planning permission activity. If this risk occurs, it's going to add somewhere between 75 and 150,000 to the fixed cost of the activity, as well as between 10 and 20 days to the duration. When I import this schedule into Predict Risk Analyzer, it automatically builds and runs a model and shows me this summary report. Straight away we can see that taking our risks and uncertainty into account, we only have a 15% chance of finishing by the deterministic date of the 15th of June. In this video, I want to show you the information the Predict Risk Analyzer provides us about both the project end date and its total cost. In other videos, we look at how we can modify values and create scenarios to help us determine our most effective mitigation approach. I have a distribution graph here showing the range of potential end dates, with the red graph showing the extra duration caused by the potential impacts of risks. I also have a similar graph showing me the distribution of the project's total cost. The total cost is the combination of any fixed activity costs plus costs based upon the duration of each activity. So, as our model changes the duration of activities, be it due to uncertainty or risks impacting, this will modify the duration-based costs. In this example, we can see how that the risks are potentially adding a huge amount to the overall cost, albeit at a low probability. The tornado chart is showing us which are the activities that are driving the project end date the most, with the red bars taking risks into account as well as the uncertainty of the durations. However, this duration is showing which activities are driving the total cost of the project. In the same way, we can see which risks are actually driving the end date and the total cost. It's interesting that in this example, the groundworks risk has the least impact on the project cost, but in this case you see the most on the schedule. Our Gantt chart view is another way of visualizing the impact of uncertainty and the risks on your schedule. You can see that the bars now show the uncertainty about the start and the end date of individual activities, and the colour of the bars is another representation of which ones are driving the end date of our project the most. This red one here, for example, is one of the highest. The final chart is a simple scatter graph showing the relationship between the project end date and the total cost. The line along here is showing me how the cost simply increases as the duration of the project increases, be that due to the duration uncertainty or risks impacting. But the instances up here are showing me where the risks are adding additional fixed costs. I hope you found this video useful, and please take time to watch our other videos giving you an insight into how our Predict software can help you shape the future.